Hello CEP 200 students, and welcome to the second week of the Winter 2019 session of Intro to the Counseling Professions. This video is to basically go through and discuss what to expect from week 2, and then also summarizing week 1 and how things are looking so far. I do want to apologize because I did realize that I forgot to post the week 1 video, and I apologize. I'm so sorry, but I do hope that I was descriptive enough in my welcome video to kind of get you on the right track and kind of help you navigate things independently. I haven't received many questions, so I'm going to say that that might have been the case. But just to dive right in, so far you've had quite a few assignments due. Before the semester started, it was expected for you to review the syllabus and also take a look around UB Learns to familiarize yourself with the structure of the course online and where to find things, to watch the welcome video, read chapter 1, and then also comment on the discussion board introducing yourself, and then also on 2 other students' posts just to kind of facilitate some kind of familiarity and get to know one another. And that seemed to go really well. So thank you for making that very easy. And it seemed that we have a really good blend of students in this class. It's always really nice to see, the students who are intending to go into the helping professions and already have a minor in counseling, but it's also really interesting to see those students who don't have really interest in being a helping professional or really aren't quite sure yet, just because I always think it's great for students to kind of expand and broaden their horizons and kind of look at other career paths if they're not entirely sure with what they want to do yet. So that's really great to see, and I think that we have a good blend of that in this winter session. So moving on, just for this last week, you had quite a bit of things due. So you were expected to read Chapter 2, Chapter 3, and Chapter 6, and this is between Unit 1 and 2. You did take a look at the ACA Code of Ethics, as well as a number of other supplemental reading materials in Unit 2. You watched the Brene Brown video, the mental health counseling video, as well as Unit 1 and Unit 2 assignments, quiz number 1, discussion board number 2, as well as posting the topic of your advocacy paper. So just a few things on that. First and foremost, if you have not yet uploaded or posted in discussion board number, I don't think this one's numbered. I think it's just in the discussion board as the topic of advocacy paper. But if you have not posted in that yet, please do so as soon as possible, just because this paper is due during week 2. So you really want to make sure that you already have an idea set and that you're able to complete your paper on time. The other thing I wanted to mention from Unit 1 is the Brene Brown video. So this is a video that I am very, very fond of, not only as a helping professional, but also personally, which I think that some students in this class also have agreed with. So a lot of the responses that I received in the Unit 1 assignment from this video were really excellent in the way that some students really took the time to internalize the video and relate it to their personal lives in addition to their professional lives, which is always really great to see, because I truly believe that the more you know of yourself and the more aware you are, the better helping professional that you're going to be. So thank you for that. That was really awesome. I did receive quite a few really, really great responses to that video, which just basically shows me that it has its purpose in this course. So thank you. The other thing I want to be sure to mention this is in Unit 2. If you did not look at the discussion board thread in UB Learns, you probably didn't know where to go. However, there was a link within the discussion board post for another TED Talk that you were to watch. So I haven't received any questions on that. However, I am recording this video before Unit 1 is complete. So if you're watching this early, just be sure that you completed that. Okay. So getting into Unit 3 and Unit 4. So this is all going to be due in this week, and I'm so sorry. It's a lot of material. So for Unit 3, you are going to be responsible to read chapters 4, chapter 11, You are going to watch The Art of Rehabilitation, which is a video. You are going to watch yet another TED Talk, as well as 3 other supplemental materials that you are going to read in addition to the Unit 3 assignment and the Unit 2 quiz. So in this unit, so I guess I should say in the first part of this week, we're going to be getting into rehabilitation counseling. And then I also included the TED Talk by a woman named Eleanor who is discussing her difficulties in her life that she has basically, kind of overcome as she is diagnosed with schizophrenia. So what's really great about this video is that she is not afraid to talk about the negative experiences that she has had with helping professionals, and then also the stigma around this mental health diagnosis. But then also talks about how mental health professionals have really helped her get to the point that she is. So this is a really, really great video to watch, and I hope that it's something that you enjoy. I know I really love TED Talks, so I kind of slam them on you in the course, but I do believe that they are very helpful. Moving on to the second part of your week, into Unit 4, you are going to be responsible for reading Chapters 5 and Chapter 8 in Halkowski, and then you are going to read 3 separate supplemental materials, one of which is the ACEs Prevalence Study. So we are really going to learn a lot about this study in this week, just because I think that it is something that's very, very important. And what I did notice from a lot of students posting in the discussion board posts in the introductions is that a number of students right now enrolled in this course are hoping to work with child and adolescents. And this is research that is very prevalent right now. It's been monumental, and I think it's really going to be something that you're going to get used to and find very helpful for working with that population. ACEs stands for the Adverse Childhood Experience Study, which is really awesome in that they have been able to look at different adverse childhood experiences such as abuse, whether it be physical, sexual, emotional, other factors such as domestic violence or substance use from the parents. So they look at all of these factors, and they actually found that having these adverse experiences as a child actually affects not only your mental health, but your physical health as you grow to be an adult. So it's very, very interesting, and I hope that you find just as much interest in it as I do. And then, yes, your discussion board post number 3 is going to be a reflection and basically give you some prompts to that TED Talk video. So again, the material is really, really heavy this week, and I feel so horrible for you. But the other thing that I do want to note is that if you have not contacted if you have not yet contacted a professional to interview for your final paper, I please, please, please do it as soon as possible, because this paper is going to be due next week, and you don't want to be left scrambling around because you weren't able to, or that you may have kind of procrastinated contacting a professional to interview. So please make sure you are being proactive in doing that. And then I think that is pretty much it for this week. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I have been grading daily just to keep up with the assignments and everything, and to be sure that I'm getting them back to you with appropriate feedback in a timely manner. I think as of right now, I'm all caught up for the time being. I know that the assignments are really going to start rolling in for this week. So yeah, everything so far looks really, really great. I'm getting a lot of insightful, descriptive responses in your assignments, which is exactly what I asked for, and I couldn't ask for anything more in your unit assignment. So thank you for that. And then I think that is it. So again, if you have any questions, I know that this is a really tough section, being in the winter and it only being 3 weeks long. So please reach out to me if you need anything. But other than that, I will see you again next week with the week 3 video. Thank you.